Hey guys, welcome back to Javon 16. I am your host Javon, and today we're back with a brand new video. Today I'll be showing you the tips and tricks I use to get the most performance out of my Intel HD graphics with the i3, my i7s, and I'll show you how we'll get through this today. So I normally get comments asking me, why do you get better performance than me with the 620, the 4600, and it's very simple. I'm not going to go through everything that I do with the system to get it deployed. There's 1,000 of those guides on YouTube. You can watch any of those for those types of things, but this is what I mainly use to make sure I get the best performance. Now this is my i7 6660U with the 8 gigabytes of RAM. Basically the first thing I download is MemReduct. So MemReduct is really helpful to those of you that have 8 or less gigabytes of RAM. Basically what this does is when you hit clean memory, it basically gives you back the memory that you've already stored up, which means it has to load again, but hey, at least you get the memory back for games that you're trying to run. A lot of games are over 4 gigabytes of RAM these days. So normally I just set it so that when it reaches a certain limit, like this, they have it over 92%. So when it goes over, that's like 7.4 gigabytes of RAM. Anytime it hits that close, it immediately cleans it and gives me back the RAM basically, so that I can run the games without too much issue going forward. Normally when you run out of RAM, it's terrible, it stutters like crazy. With this, it won't do that to that extent. Now, moving on from that, that's for RAM people that have RAM. There's also ThrottleStop I use. More importantly, to be honest with you, now my laptop has a boost clock. This has 2.4 gigahertz to 3.4 gigahertz. It can't maintain 3.4 gigahertz the whole time, basically. This falls into undervolting, but you don't actually have to do that at all. What I basically did here is, yes, I did drop down the voltage a bit to get the game to be a little bit smoother, because this overheats really fast. But what I mainly did was this, to disable the power limit control. Now, this originally was at 15 watts. I believe 25 watts. I dropped it up to 32. Basically, what it means is it can sustain itself a bit longer. It does get hot, but it will stay at the 3.2 gigahertz when I do benchmarks. Basically, this means that because when you hit the 25 watts, it throttles down. For those of you wondering why you lose a lot of friends when you're playing games, that's the issue, the power limit, and this solves that issue. Simple as that. You simply carry it up a bit. Obviously, with some sense, guys. Let's not go crazy. Let's not do 100 watts. I would recommend to have MSI Afterburner, the FPS overlays you see where I have with all of my videos, so you can see what temperatures you're getting in the games. I hate to see my temperatures go over 80 degrees, but it's manageable. Once it hits 90 though, I get scared. So if it goes anywhere over 90, I would recommend don't do that, or drop down the voltage levels. That will definitely save you. And now the final one. I'm just showing you guys what I do, man. There's this guy, Chris Titus Tech Tips, man. This guy was awesome. Basically what this guy does is he has something that debloats your system, basically frees up your RAM and stuff like that. Another one that frees up RAM and CPU usage as well. Basically, you're going to go to your right click. So I'm going to leave all this in the description below, by the way, if you guys want to copy and paste this. I'll leave the link for him and his YouTube channel in the description below as well, if you guys want to check him out. He does a lot of videos showing you guys how to optimize Windows to the best of its ability. But basically what you simply do here is you simply copy the code. You go into Windows PowerShell. You're going to want to run it as admin. You're going to hit copy paste that, and you're going to hit enter, and it basically brings up a whole screen of tweaks that you can simply press on, delete OneDrive, stuff like that, just to free up some space. You can see down below I don't even have a search bar anymore, because the search bar takes up usage as well. All of that is disabled so that I can get the most optimal performance out of my system. But anyway, that's it, guys. I told you guys I'd do it better this time around. I just did it the first time, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget, please leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.